So, hello everyone. Today, let's discuss about the longest common subsequence algorithm. So here, the LCS algorithm or the longest common subsequence algorithm finds the length of the longest subsequence, right? So, it is common to two sequences. Nothing but a subsequence is defined as the sequence that appears in the same order in both strings, but not necessarily contagiously, right? So what we'll be making use of, we'll be using the dynamic programming to build a 2D DP table where each set dp of ij represents the length of the longest common subsequence of the first I characters of text 1 and the first j characters of text 2. So if the characters at these positions match, then we will increment the length by 1. Otherwise, we will take the maximum of the length obtained by excluding either character. So let's try to implement this one in the code. So I have just read a note to understand how it works basically. So let's try writing the code. So we will understand this one clearly with the code and also the example. And finally, we will discuss about the time complexity and the space complexity. So I'll just come here. Let me delete this one. So I'll just give here function longest common subsequence. I'll take text 1 and text 2 here as parameters. So first one, we will get the length of the first string and the length of the second string. So I can just write here m equals, this one has to be text 1. Just give me a second here. 1 second. Length. Also, I'll consider n. Let me consider this one. Text 2 dot length. So after this, let's initialize 2D DP array with zeros as we had discussed, right? So let's initialize the array of size m plus 1 and let's make use of fill. Let's leave this empty and also map this one, right? So here we are initializing a 2D DP array. So let's consider this one array of n plus 1. Also, let's fill this one with 0 initially. So I hope this is clear. Next, what we will do, we will loop through each character in text 1. Also, we will loop through each character in text 2. So we'll be looping through each character in text 1 and text 2. So I can write in this way, right? For m here, let's increment I. Also for j equals 1, j less than or equal to n, let's increment the j. Then after looping through each character in the text 1 and text 2, if the characters match, then we will increment the count from the previous subsequence. And if they don't match, then we will take the maximum from the previous row or column. That's what we will be doing. First, if the character match, we will increment the count from the previous subsequence. I'll just write this one in the if condition. If text 1 I minus 1, I can write like this, right? Text of j minus 1. If it matches, then we have to increment, right? This one I can just consider here dp of I minus 1 and j minus 1 plus 1. So else, if the character doesn't match, then we will take the maximum from the previous row or column. So I'll just consider dp of ij as it is 2D array. We have to, I think I'll just go with math.max. We have to get the maximum, right? So this will be I minus 1 and j. Also finally dp of I as well as j minus 1. So I hope this is clear. Finally, what I'll do, let's return the length of the longest common subsequence, LCS. So I'll just write, we have considered m and n, right, for the text1 and text2 length. So I'll just come here. This one will be dp of m, sorry. So here it will be dp of m and n. So I hope this is clear. Let's consider, let's try this one with the example. So I'll just give here const, let's consider text1, this one a, b, c, d. So also we have to consider text2, right? I'll just consider text2. Let's consider ACE. This is fine. Finally, let's calculate the longest common subsequence. We have written the function, right? So I'll just consider this one as a result. Longest common subsequence of what are the parameters? Text1 and text2, right? So I'll just mention this one here, text1 and text2. Finally, what we will do, we have to output the length of the common subsequence. So we have to print, right? I'll just make use of the console log again here. Just give me a second. This has to be console log of, let me make the template literals with backticks. So I'll just give here longest common subsequence. This one I can just mention like this, right? So I'll just consider here within the flower basis, I'll just give a result. So just give me a second here. Yeah, I hope this is clear. Let's see. Let's try it on the code. So here we are getting error, right? Line number 8. So this has to be text2 where I have done a mistake. So yeah, this has to be, just give me a second here, text2 of, we open the braces here, close the braces here. So let me run this one again. So again I have done some mistake here. Line number 11. DP of element next. And this one J. Cannot read properties of 1. What's wrong here? Just give me a second here. So what I have done here is we have to start from 1 basically. So first text1 and text2. So we have to start from 1, not 0. This was the mistake basically. Let me run the code again. So yeah, we are getting the longest, length of the longest common subsequence as 3. So we are getting the correct result, right? So I did this mistake basically. I should have started from 1, and also here I missed some braces here. So this works absolutely correct. So this is it for the longest common subsequence algo, right? So this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.